Hey, Dan Sisseck here, and it is Thursday night, May 14th, and tonight I'm doing a quick video blog for you again. And tonight I was on our company affiliates only team hangout for affiliates of the company that I belong to, Empower Network. Um, and on it, we were going over some of the new things that are coming up and stuff. I've talked a little bit about our new blogging platform, the Kalatu Premiere, which I will be updating you more as I find out more and stuff. We did get a little bit more heads up on some things. I'm not quite ready to share yet because I've got to digest some of those things and put them into a way how I can share it to help keep you excited and keep you interested in what it can do and how it can possibly help your business and help you grow your business. But on another aspect, I learned about this a couple days ago about two of our top leaders um, who are affectionately called the Zoobs, Alex and Anna Zubarev, who found out a couple days ago they are the newest members of the $1 million Ring Earner Club, which means they've made $1 million now in commissions within the company. Full income disclosure. I'll put a link to the uh, income disclaimer page um, next to the video, as I'm not sure how to make it yet to take you to the video of that yet. I've got to learn how to do that. But anyway, with that, and the results are not typical. It takes hard work, dedication, and putting time in. It can happen. It does happen. I've seen it happen, and tonight was another wonderful, expression of that. That it can be done. Um, but still, income disclaimer, like I said, results not typical. Um, but anyway, they were on the hangout talking about some of their what they've gone through, sharing some things, having questions asked of them as part of the celebration for them getting to this milestone. And I will also have the privilege and opportunity of getting to see them as they walk across the stage as our newest $1 million ring earners on the stage for making $1 million in commissions. So, in our event in end of July here in Vegas, where I live. So that's going to be interesting to see that because I think I've only seen one other person do that. Yeah, I think it was Tracy Walker. I think I got to see um, at oh God, where was it? I don't know if it was Denver or Orlando. I can't remember. I think I got to see her across the stage. But anyway, getting back to my point, they were sharing some things, and a key point I got out of this was, how, um, uh, they kind of worked together, even though in the beginning Anna, his wife, was not dissupportive of it. I mean, unsupportive. She just was not really super supportive either. She knew her husband was doing this. She knew he had been trying to do some things online and stuff over the last few years, and but she trusted him. She had enough sense and belief in him to still trust him in whatever endeavor he was doing, because of the fact she knew that would fuel him and help keep him going to achieve what he wanted. Kind of, I think we all need that. I think we all, are asking and wanting for that, sort of belief to help us keep believing in ourselves. I know I need it sometimes. I know some of the people within my team and the company that I deal with and stuff kind of every now and then remind me that I can do this, that it's possible, that I don't give up, keep going. So in that, that's the part that I really got as the catalyst out of hearing, it wasn't all the things he done and how we've been doing, this type of marketing, that type of marketing, how I've been trying it for a few years, being involved. I heard her heart and where she was, that, you know, she had enough sense to where, even though she was not necessarily on board until she went to her first event um, in Austin, Texas, I think it was, she said. that she finally said, "Oh wow, this is real. This is what this is about." And that's when she clicked in. That's when she fully supported and followed and jumped in and you know really supported him with what he was doing. And now she does things on her own, blogging and stuff and things, and built her own following. Excuse me, pardon me. Uh, Sneeze there. Wasn't expecting that. But in this, um, it was just interesting because the idea that came to my mind was the old, Saturday morning cartoon. Like, I led into my intro about the Justice League and the Super Friends and stuff like that, and how later on, as it started to wane a little bit and kind of not be as a big attention grabber, they brought on some new characters called the Wonder Twins with their pet monkey. They were, you know, I don't want to say, well, they were aliens from another planet, came here with special powers, but the only way they could work was by working together. And I think this makes a great analogy for how Anna and Ox finally started working out. When these two would need to help out in a situation with the Super Friends and stuff like that, the way they did something to help out was they did have special powers, but they had to work together. They had to bring, they would go Wonder Twin powers activate, and as they were saying that, they would put their fists together like this, and then one would say shape of eagle, and another one would say form of water, and they would go and be able to use those forms and shapes in a way to help add additional strength, take care of the situation, do whatever was needed to take care of the bad guy in the cartoon. Yes, these were Saturday morning cartoons, but it drives the point home that we all sometimes need somebody there to help us, prod us on, keep us going, keep us believing in ourselves, so that way we can get there. We can't necessarily always do it by ourselves. So with that, just a simple takeaway from a great hangout tonight. But the other thing is, that's what you get here when you get involved with me and my team and what we're doing and what's going on with what we're building, and in the vision of now building, $100 million earners, $100 million earners in the company. That's David Wood, our uh, founder of EN, and is visioning. And then I think all the top leaders are they're really falling in and getting in line behind that. And as Tracy Walker said tonight in her accolades on Alex and Anna and what they've accomplished, seeing where they came from, just like I have. I've seen them come from where they were starting. They're like me. They started off like me, coming from kind of nowhere, having worked at things, tried things, done things. I saw them start getting on the leaderboards, and I saw them, get into some real power and position and leadership position and growing, getting there, and to where they're part of the inner circles, they're part of the leadership council and things like that, to where now they're crossing that threshold for the $1 million. So I've seen that, and I've seen that growth, and I've seen that possibility and what's available there. So in that, that's where each of the leaders are. They're now thinking along. Well, if I take 10% out of this vision, that just breaks it down and makes it that much more easily attainable. Because as I talked about in my last video about the 5 books that my blog post about the 5 top books that I'm reading. One of the things in the one book, the slight edge, is it's easy to do or it's easy not to do. Well, they're going with the idea it's easy to do. I take 10%, and they each take 10%, meaning 10 people, and work with those 10 people as well as all the other members of their team, and then each of their 10 team members work towards like 10, 5, 3, 2, and everybody kind of fills in that gap. Then it becomes an easier accomplishment, something that can really be attainable and something that can be really done. So with that, like I said, this is going on for almost 10 minutes. I'm going on again. Thanks. Make it a simply simple day. And as always, my links are below. Click them, find out more about what we're doing, what I'm doing, and I'll talk to you later. Make it a simply simple day. Bye.